Oh god, I'm gonna mess this up so bad.
Do you know how to spell it?
I hope so. Stream.
You made the S too big.
I did.
You're like
Stream.
you're like a child.
Okay, well, you're child.
It's fine. It looks good upside down.
Stream this.
Stream shit.
Okay, that's how. Okay, that's
Stream Sith.
kind of embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, well, it exists.
Can I just poke out eye holes?
Welcome back to another Stream This, where we stream shows to let you know if you should
Stream this. And I am briefly obsessed. My name's Aaron, and I'm doing a little guest spot, a little nostalgia from our Stream This days. We're having a little stream back.
Yeah, I
Stream
mean,
this.
we can't even get footage from it because I got locked out of that account by my ex-fiance of 10 years.
Oh my god!
Decided to ghost me and then sue me.
Wow! And if you want to catch that drama,
I'm
subscribe
just kidding.
to.
None of that happened. None of that even happened.
Yeah.
Or did it?
Whoa.
That'd be wild if that happened, though, right?
That would be insane.
Yeah, I know. Like that's.
And there was like a whole channel dedicated to that drama.
Yeah, I know. Like I don't know.
Oh.
Let's not even put that in the universe.
We'll just edit that part out.
Oh my god.
Right. We just watched Karate Kid Legends, starring some Chinese kid,
Li Fong?
Li Fong.
Wait, his last name was Wang.
Okay.
No.
Starring Wang.
Was it?
No, in real life.
Oh.
Oh.
In real life, yeah, you said starring.
Yeah,
So,
and
Mr. Wang.
and of course there's Jackie Chan, Ralph Macchio, cameo from William Zabka at the end.
That was amazing.
And
That was amazing.
also Joshua Jackson, who I tried to tell Aaron.
Yes, Mighty Ducks.
You don't know Joshua Jackson?
From Mighty Ducks.
I didn't know him either.
He's in the Mighty Ducks, and he's also in Dawson's Creek,
Yeah.
a great show with James Vanderbeek, Katie Holmes, Michelle Williams
I never watched Dawson's
on the
Creek.
WB.
I only know the song.
I thought that was for girls.
I don't want to wait. No.
Oh.
I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. I want to know right now, what will it be?
I do know that song.
Ba, 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 ba. And I gotta tell you, dude, that dude, no homo, he's a handsome guy, dude.
Yeah.
He looks
And-
like
He looks good.
Ralph Paul. I don't know if you guys know who Ralph Paul is.
my goodness.
The crypto guy.
But he when he was in Mighty Ducks, the very first one, he's a child, and sometimes you don't know if children are gonna grow up to be like handsome, distinguished adults. I thought he was kind of like a little, like a whiny little, like in the movie, just like a whiny little kid.
Yeah.
In the Mighty Ducks, like Charlie. Anyway, we got to talk about Karate Kid. What did you guys think? What was your first impressions of this new Legends?
Oh, you mean first impressions? Do you mean my impressions after seeing it?
Yeah.
Or what I thought.
Well,
I
yeah,
would
let's
feel?
go into what do you
sorry.
think about.
But you look in here, you look like a toddler waiting for your meal. That's what you look like.
It's my high chair.
We gotta give him a beefy.
Here,
All right.
Like a pacifier.
give him some back.
I don't want to pass by.
Wait, look, look,
There's a bottle.
Wait.
We can't do this to
Wait,
we
hold
can't do
on.
this to Baby Beckett.
Wait, look, shiny. Look at this toy. Look at the shiny toy back in.
All right.
You know, it'd be really funny if we gave him a plate of food and he just made a mess with it.
My birthday cake. All right.
Sorry. All right. You were saying about the movie first
Okay,
impression.
so you got serious suddenly. This scared the shit out of me.
I'm interested in your
Like,
opinion.
we want to know.
What did I think?
You had low expectations.
I had very low expectations.
Yeah.
So did I.
I will say that in the end, my low expectations weren't unfounded after seeing everything, but I still liked it better. It had surprises where I thought there wouldn't be. In Lo Fing, that was his name, right?
It was something
let's just
Lee.
go
It was like
with
it was like Shelly.
Li Fong. Li Fong.
Yeah,
Fong.
but the character's name sounded like Shelly. Like the mom would say Shelly,
Oh yeah, she did say that.
but his name was Lee. But he would just go with Lee.
Lee was
Yeah.
short for that. Anyways, enough
Okay.
about his. I thought he was an excellent actor. I thought he did a great
Yeah, he was
job.
great. He was good.
Yep.
Great.
There was a romantic interest.
Yeah, which kind of fizzled out.
It did kind of fizzle out.
Yeah.
It like started off like
It
friendship.
started out really cute, but
really
then it
cute.
fizzled out the minute he sent her dad into the ER. It was like over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all the flashbacks. I mean, this kid the Lee Fong character had a lot of trauma.
Yeah.
I will say I really like the way that the movie started off with like the full, like not flashback. They just straight did like what was it,
From
like a
Karate Kid
deleted
2?
scene
Yeah.
from Karate Kid 2. And I thought that was kind of fun, you know.
Oh, yeah,
It was almost like getting to watch it in theaters.
There's no tie-in to it though.
Well,
Yeah.
Like you'd have to make a stretch to tie in the beginning.
yeah.
I think it was just more of an homage to Miyagi.
So they
It was
took
nice, though.
well, they took Pat Morita's Miyagi voice and somebody, maybe they probably cloned it with AI
Maybe
and made it
AI.
tell a story, and then they animated this whole mythos of
Yeah.
Japan and China coming together,
Right.
making badass kung fu and karate, blah blah blah.
So that was basically the mantra of the film, is that they really wanted to have China and Japan, those two influences, fused into this character, this main character lead, and that's how he's supposed to win this tournament.
Right.
Which, you know, I see parallels there. He's in New York City, they're in California. There's some
Yeah.
parallels there too.
Yeah.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And overall, I think that the movie just felt like it was going 100 miles per hour, and it felt really rushed to me. I just felt like I wanted to marinate in some of the moments a little bit longer.
I agree with what you're saying, but also I think, especially in today's age, there's something to be said about movies not being boring. Like every movie wants to be like Dune and some like, you know, Dennis DeVille, like whatever, like long.
Isn't
Oh,
Dune boring?
It's so boring, dude. People love. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get flack for this, but people love Dune and Dune 2. They're like, oh, it's the new Empire Strikes Back. Like, no, it is not, dude. It is boring. It is so pretentious. Like, Timothy Chalamet, his worst performance.
Damn.
That's my hot take. I love him in Beautiful Boy and all the other stuff that he's done.
Did you see him in Willy Wonka?
So great. Willy Wonka, I even
was
like
amazing.
Willy Wonka.
Did you see the new Willy Wonka? That's 2 years
Wonka?
Two
That
years
was a couple
old.
years ago now, but
Oh.
Maybe a year and a half.
Was it
Yeah.
good? Not the one with Johnny Depp? Was another one?
no.
No,
He
no,
was
no,
Wonka.
recent.
He's like a young Wonka.
No, I didn't see. Is it
And he
good?
would, and I
It
would
was
say
alright.
he took way more from the Gene Wilder Willy Wonka.
Yes.
Oh,
It
okay.
looks like if he grew up, he'd become the Gene Wilder
Oh.
one.
Well, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
It's
But-
good.
But I hated him in Dune. I thought those movies were super boring. This movie, nonstop action, was never bored. I don't know if you guys were. I was never bored for a second.
I
I was
confused.
bored. I almost fell asleep.
No, you didn't.
I did.
He was laughing, and he was.
We were
he was the loudest, most obnoxious. We
So
were the most obnoxious
we-
people in that theater.
We are. So we have a
You're a
problem.
liar.
So JP and I don't know who starts it, but usually what happens is we like whisper something funny that it's like something that we notice on screen, and
Yes.
we're like the kids in the back of the church.
Yes.
Yeah, we couldn't stop laughing. And
Everybody's got to hate us.
They
And,
were.
I mean, I
We
think
gotta
the
hate
part
us.
that made me laugh pretty hard was when the character Daniel LaRusso busts out like the headband, and then Aaron's like, "Yeah!"
I liked it.
Well, you said don't clap the Lord.
I go, "Don't clap at the Lord.
Yeah. Don't cheer the Lord.
Don't cheer the Lord.
So, okay.
like, relax."
I didn't think that. Despite that, I didn't think that I thought the nostalgia effect was going to be greater. I thought they were going to pull more scenes or more music or anything. You know, you'd see the crane kick on the log. You didn't see a lot of that. I was impressed.
There was
in a way.
no school. Like, I wanted more school. I wanted the bad guy to have friends. He had no friends.
Yeah, he had no
That guy's
personality.
miserable.
He was literally just a stoic
But he had like 3 friends in the subway
Yeah.
for a split second.
for a second. Yeah.
And
and then he sucker punches him.
remember the red herring where the girl is at. This is very disjointed. I apologize.
That's okay. No.
The red herring where it looks like she's legit having a good time
Yeah.
with the ex-boyfriend, and
Yeah.
then she denies it. I think she's a hoe.
Yeah, she's the.
I think she
Oh, I
is.
think
I
she-
think she's playing him.
I think she was lying. She's like, and you know, one of those nights where you make those mistakes again and again, and that wasn't one of those nights.
And how could she like this guy? He's got no redeeming qualities.
No. He sucker punches like any
Girls
He's
sometimes like
punching
those.
everyone. He's punching everyone.
Yeah,
Sometimes
that's
it's-
true.
Well, I mean, just saying, like in the big 2025, he's literally abusing just anyone he crosses paths with.
He scared an adult. Remember that? And,
Yeah.
In the first,
Yes, he
There was
did.
that like
and that dude was like,
They're
It's
trying
like
to
Rocky
establish
Met-
him
Yeah.
as this menacing, very,
Scary.
daunting
Yeah,
character.
he's got the earring.
Yeah, but he didn't sell it to me.
No.
He kind of looked like he was close to crying in several scenes.
he
He
was
did
probably
look-
crying internally.
Yeah.
He had like an inner,
Yeah, he had like this. He had like these eyes that weren't menacing. They're more like sad.
Well, he reminded me obviously so much of the guy with the earring from the second. Was it the second movie?
Okay.
Yeah.
About
Wait.
You know what I'm talking about. obviously.
Frozen.
Yeah, the guy he's in the jacuzzi.
No, that's
Terry?
Karate Kid 3.
That's
Terry
Terry
Silver.
Silver.
Terry
Terry
Silver.
Silver.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Terry
he's got
Silver.
his name. You don't even seem like a Karate Kid fan.
He reminds me of Terry
Yeah,
Silver.
the
Yeah,
second
he's
Karate
like
Kid.
young, he's like,
yeah.
like
The
the
young
kid.
Terry
That's
Silver.
Okinawa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
No, the other plot points are very basic in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example of basic plot point. The pizza guy owes money, blah
Yeah.
blah blah. The bad guys come to collect the money, blah blah blah. He wants to box to get the money, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then you have this whole other movie in this movie where he's training him karate,
Yeah, that was like a hat on a hat a little
kung
bit.
fu.
Yeah.
And like there's this giant montage of it all, and then you go to the boxing scene and you think that that's gonna be a fun little redemption. He's gonna win, and then he just gets did no one get in trouble for him like completely breaking all the rules and
Yeah.
like punching him to that? Like
I
no
have no
one-
idea.
No one got
In
punished.
the
for
boxing?
that. Yeah, no one got punished for that.
Like, how does that
several
count as a
elbows
win?
and then knock him out.
because he bet against them.
Stupid.
Why wouldn't you bet on him?
He needs money. Why bet at all? Just hope he wins. That way you
I
get
know.
your money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you were to bet against, yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah,
and they
'cause-
didn't establish that they were like in on it together beforehand either.
Yeah, talk about bad.
Yeah.
Like, there's the thing. That's you're putting yourself up to lose.
Yeah.
If he wins, you get the money, but you bet against him. If
Right.
you bet against him, you get money, but you could have
Right.
doubled down.
Yeah.
Okay, so the lesson
It was like
is,
a high risk. It was like stacked against him to
Yeah.
bet against him.
Yeah.
Right. If he wins,
And then,
he just gets his
verbally,
money back, and then
then
he
he
loses
verbally
his money.
rigs it.
Yeah.
Here's something that's interesting, which would be a plot point that they don't address. What if some rich badass bet for Joshua Jackson to win and sees this guy go, no, come on. He's like, I bet $1 million on Joshua Jackson, you asshole.
he would kill him.
He'd kill him.
Yeah.
He'd kill him. Isn't anyone betting for Joshua Jackson? Isn't anyone betting for the fucking dad
Okay.
to win?
Quick question, guys.
Yes.
Target demographic.
Oh,
Or
definitely.
are there several? Are you the target demographic because you love Karate Kid?
I think this
or
is
is it
great
a
for
family
kids.
film?
I think it's a great family film for kids.
I think it's a good I mean, you could make a whole series out of that. I mean, I felt like they could make more movies from
Well,
this one.
let me
I
ask
thought the
you
young
this.
kid was great. I thought he was great. I don't know if you like
He's already good. There's no story arc. The kid already came equipped and trained.
It's true.
He was like the best.
He was
freaking
already a
coach.
Super Saiyan.
He was already amazing.
Yeah.
True.
You need a bigger arc. You need
Okay.
someone that like doesn't even know karate.
He wasn't underdog enough. In
Miguel
fact,
was an underdog.
who
Well, okay, but did you want to just
was
see
the
the
dad
same
the
story?
underdog? The pizza owner, was
Yeah.
he the underdog or was Li Fong the underdog? I don't know.
They all were capable enough to do something.
That's
Right.
true.
Miguel was not. Miguel was very.
Miguel was the nerd.
Miguel was
Yeah.
a nerd and he was woke, gender woke. He was just like, I don't think we should, like he was
Right.
like very like sweet and like, Mr. Sensei, I think we should like, and then he becomes a badass.
Yeah.
And he becomes almost a bad guy.
Yes,
He has a
he was
huge
the villain
arc.
for a while.
He's got a huge arc. This
Yeah.
character's just like, I feel responsible for my brother dying
Yeah.
and I need to fight. I told you one thing, don't fight. But we're gonna go to the city and we're gonna live in alleyways where there's tons of violence.
Okay, another question.
Yeah.
If this movie wasn't under the umbrella of the Karate Kid franchise, would it still be a good movie?
Yeah, you don't need the Karate Kid franchise for this.
I
So
liked
it stands on its own legs.
It does. I just think that William Zabka's scene wouldn't make as much sense at the end.
Dude, that was.
Well, obviously.
Wow.
I mean,
So
I mean,
unexpected.
no Ralph Macchio, like a different character.
You never need it. You didn't even really need. They should have been there kind of like the whole time in a certain way.
Yeah, that would have been nicer to have them in.
They just
more.
kind of got shoehorned at the end.
Yeah.
What they really needed, because the whole relationship is Miyagi was a father figure to Daniel because Daniel didn't have a dad.
Right.
Right.
They're not any figure. They're just like teachers that like are like,
Who-
hey, they're just teachers.
Lee Fong doesn't have a dad though.
Speaking of, I really, you made me laugh during the movie when you were talking about the freaking what was it, the tutor dude, the dude like that, like you're like, what are they paying this guy? Like,
Yeah.
If you
he's-
watch this movie and you watch the two, like I would say, when he starts to take more of a personal, like interest in Lee Fong,
Yeah.
that's Aaron. He reminds me of Aaron. You said that's Aaron. When he's like playing, it's like Aaron would do that.
he just because he was playing.
Aaron
the
would be
guitar
there with the
at some
guitar.
point.
No.
But
That's-
Aaron
did that guy.
wouldn't be good at calculus.
That's also true. I would not.
That's
be good
why
at
it's
calculus.
after that part.
Yes.
So he played a guitar, so that I'm like him.
Talk about like, you know what it almost reminds you of? You know the Little Mermaid where he's like on the boat, and he's like Sebastian the crab is just like
Yeah.
is like in the
Yeah,
background.
you
like,
see it,
he's like,
sitting
"Kiss
there
the
across
crab."
the-
Yeah.
And they're just hanging out in front, and
Yeah.
he's like behind doing that. I'm like, talk about being a third wheel
So
on a
he-
date.
He had some of the best comedic parts. Did your mom do that?
Yeah,
The black eye.
That was really fun.
That actually
made me laugh
made
out
us
loud.
all genuinely
We all laughed out
at the
loud.
same time.
100%.
Also, unintentional laugh was when the villain kid, when they're like having the love montage, and then we haven't seen this kid for 20 minutes,
face.
and then all of a sudden they like go by the pizza shop at night, and he's just like stands in the window for
the
5
window.
seconds, and then
Who
disappears.
does that?
We had seen it for
Who does
20
that?
minutes, and we just see him for 5 seconds, just like angrily stare at the window
Brooding.
at night, and then
Yeah.
just walks away. That was so.
That
Yeah.
scene it reminds
So
me of
funny.
like if you were to say, all right, we need to insert cliche moment where jealous ex-boyfriend peers into the window for a split second and then fades into the distance.
Horrible.
Yeah, I mean, you guys
It's
give
so
it
cheesy.
But horribly good.
Yeah,
like
it
I
was.
oh, it was so good.
like as a
It was
faceless
so
villain,
It was amazing.
you know.
These so just like all the karate,
This
like
could be like a cult classic where you make fun of these scenes,
Dude.
oh,
but you still love it.
Yeah, it is. Oh, you know what? The kids today will probably grow up and be like that for that movie.
That's-
It has some of
yeah.
that energy for sure.
or will you forget this movie in a month?
I
Will
don't
it
think
mean
so.
anything to you?
Yeah.
I liked. I
That's
enjoyed
forgettable.
it. I thought I had
Will
some
you watch it
memorable-
again?
It's so
Will you,
forgettable.
you're sitting there on a Saturday night like you see it on Netflix, you're not gonna watch it.
Never watch it
I'll
again.
watch it. I'll watch it with
never watch
Noah.
it
I'm
again.
gonna watch it with my.
I already want to forget I ever experienced it.
That's because we were
You
there.
guys are such haters. And then when he defeated the dude with his legs only
Oh,
in the
God.
beginning.
Okay, that's what I don't understand is Lee Fong is like what I don't know. He's like a level 7 and that guy's a level 10 at this point.
Yeah. That's
Can
the
a
idea.
level 10 guy beat you with his hands in his pockets at Kung Fu if you're full force? Lee Fong is doing flips and has that weird move, and I don't know. It seems like that guy's overpowered. He's OP. What the hell was that guy's name?
Which
the
one?
The bad kid.
The bad
No
kid.
one knows. No one cares.
Ryan.
The last fight, I did think that the last fight was it's entertaining to watch, but
Yeah.
my problem with it is he gets 4 points to 0, but the switch, there's nothing profound in the story that shows why he was able to get another 4 points.
Those rules are way different. And knockouts and shit? That's
Yeah.
not like a karate. That's not like a normal
They made it
karate.
seem very
Was it-
video game-esque.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
have
what
you've
was
seen
with
Scott
that?
Pilgrim versus the World?
Yeah.
So what did you guys think about that? Like when you punch a guy and you hear coins cha-ching? Did you guys like that element or
I
not?
thought it was out of place. I thought the whole movie was a jumbled mess, and whoever directed this is like bizarre.
It was Rob. It was a famous director. I wish we could pull it up.
Rob Reiner?
Unless they're
I think it
thinking,
was Rob
unless
Reiner.
they're
Holy
thinking
shit,
that we're
really?
trying to be watching
Yeah,
the
wait,
TV.
no, I pull this up?
Ralph Macchio. He was.
Oh, you have your phone.
Yeah, I'll
You
just
can
look it
pull
up.
here. You have IMDb.
Well, yeah, everybody does.
IMDb is, and yet you're going online. Classic. Yeah, who's the director of this? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at some of the names to the faces. Director. Oh, Jonathan. Oh, Rob Lieber. I know that name.
Lieber and those are writers. Director Jonathan
What's he?
Entwistle,
Oh, he
And
made.
Rob
Oh,
Lieber,
he made nothing interesting. Never mind. I thought he
Yep.
did something cool.
Terrible.
Mark.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Terrible.
Maybe I thought it was Rob Reiner, and I got excited.
Rob. I mean, that would be
That'd be cool.
impressive. Yeah.
Oh, there's Sebastian. I remember
Who's it?
that guy.
Gary Oldman.
Okay. Anyway.
All right. Anyway, what is?
You're gonna edit this, right?
Yeah. Well, of
Okay.
course. Yeah.
Any final thoughts?
I I would say if you have fun people, I wouldn't watch this alone.
No, you got
Watch it with fun
yeah,
people.
I knew it.
Definitely
I'd enjoy it no matter what if we went together.
Oh yeah, it was
I
great.
knew because I didn't want to see the movie. I had no expect. I would have never seen the movie my entire life. I did not want to have any interest in seeing the movie.
I
I thought it'd be fun to see with you guys.
Yeah. Agreed.
Do you think, this is off topic, do you think that Karate Kid women are mid?
Okay, yeah.
All
my-
the
my-
women,
I had crushes on some.
okay, do you have crushes on them because they're hot or because they're good characters? In the,
I had a crush on Julie. Julie Pierce, I think her name was.
who's that one?
I don't remember the name.
Hillary Swank.
Oh, Hillary Swank?
Yeah,
Oh,
she was hot, dude.
Oh, I don't-
I had a hard crush on her. She's an ex-Karate Kid.
yeah, I've seen it.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
dude, she's hot.
She was hot. Yeah.
Yeah, even when he walked in on her with like changing, I was just like, oh,
Oh
I wish
my
that
gosh.
scene was
Okay, so
longer.
Hillary
Yeah.
Swank.
And then the other girl was hot too in the third movie.
I don't remember the other girl.
She was the hottest out of the three.
Wait. In the third movie?
Yeah. And they didn't even have a love interest. They were just kind of
She-
friends.
Yeah, well, Ralph Macchio didn't want to do that because he was married and he didn't want to have scenes. romantic
Oh,
scenes.
really?
Yeah, that's.
Oh,
yeah.
look at this good lure guy
Yeah.
over here.
And what a stand-up thing for Ralph.
But she
Macchio,
was super hot, and she actually remember she was in one of the Cobra Guys.
But as far as the Cobra Kai cast, they're all mid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Well,
They're- No
yeah,
offense to those kids.
Yeah. Well,
Samantha.
y'all are such haters. Wait, I want to go over the best part.
Poor Samantha wasn't even in this movie, and we're like picking on her.
Right.
Oh, ragging on her.
Oh my
I
god.
thought the girl in this movie had a cute girl next door. kind of
Yeah,
thing.
she did.
That's what I'm saying. It's
She wasn't by any means like,
okay.
like
Yeah.
I wouldn't crush her. Oh,
You
she's
might-
young, too, so
Maybe that's like the
You
like.
might know these people. They don't seem star beautiful. Hillary Swank a little bit different. Have you seen that $1 Million Baby
Yeah.
with her? Incredible.
Yeah.
Does she know how to fight?
Well, I mean, I think the next Karate Kid at least prepped her for it because she had to do a lot of karate in that movie.
Assume.
She was.
And
so
that was
hard.
a different formula. I like the next Karate Kid because at least it was a different formula.
Mm,
She had some really corrupt, like militant guys
yeah.
trying to beat
That-
up on her.
Yeah, that
She
was.
didn't even fight girls in it. She fought dudes.
Dude.
Dudes are like straight up punching her in the face.
I know.
It's such a
It's
wild
like,
movie.
why did that happen?
It's such a wild movie. And the end has got like fucking fire and flames.
And it is the one that
Have
swept.
you seen it?
I saw it once on
It's swept
TV,
underneath
and
the-
all I remember is an eagle.
Eagle.
There was an eagle in the movie.
Yeah, no, it's a bird. She becomes friends with like a bird.
I don't even
And
remember
feeds
that.
it all the time.
That's all I remember.
She
from
gets
that
she has
movie.
this relationship
eagle?
with like not an eagle. I think it was just like birds.
Okay, the last thing we have to do, stream this tradition. We have to play the game.
Wait, what the fuck is this?
The game.
IMDb.
IMDb. We have to guess the score.
Okay, that's
We
it.
gotta
it's
guess
so
the
new.
score. All right. So
Wait.
who wants to go first?
We just all looked at IMDb.
I didn't,
I
see
didn't.
it.
I didn't look at it.
I didn't look at this. Well, what did I always used to say? 7.3.
Three.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say
Here we
7.3.
go, bro, with the 7.3s.
Do you really think that movie did that well?
I do. I do think.
Okay, you
I think
can-
it might even be better to go with
You
the
want me
Rotten
to go- you wanna
Tomatoes
go
on
last?
this. We should go with the Rotten Tomatoes.
All right. No. You said 7.3.
7.3.
I'm going to guess. Let me channel. All right. Let me do the calculations. Jackie Chan, Ralph Macchio, Zapka,
Well,
new Lee
That's
guy.
fine.
He was very good balancing all the numbers. I'm gonna say, dude, you messed me up so bad with the stupid 7.3, dude. I can't even think when you say that number, because I really want to say like, I really liked it, like 7.4. 7.4. You know what?
you
7.4.
just said I concur.
7.4.
Okay.
You said 7.3, 7.4. All right, you go ahead. JP, what do you think?
Well, I mean, I would give it like a low 4, but I think IMDb is going to give it a 6.8. I'll do 6.8.
Oh,
All right.
okay. It's what you think IMDb would
Yeah.
give.
Yeah,
it,
that's
not
what
what
you have
you
to do.
would.
What? No, I mean your score yet. All right, let's look.
All
up.
right.
Let's see. Let's see what we
I
got.
forgot
Baby.
we did this. That was fun.
Probably,
It's so fun, I'm so
it's
excited.
probably higher.
Well, that was my cheat code was 7.3.
Yeah. Let's see what do we got. What do we
6.6.
Oh, JP got it.
got?
Damn.
Damn you, Beckett,
Fuck this
with your
trash
7.3.
Yeah.
6.6.
movie. You gave it way. I feel like you guys are too generous.
What? It was so good. It was so fun. What are people saying about it?
I no longer respect Aaron as a film.
Shut up!
director.
You
Yeah,
guys
look at Rotten
ruined my.
Tomatoes.
I used to be like the king of this, and you guys ruined it with your stupid 7.3. Because now I think of everything. I'm like, oh no, I have
Okay,
to.
switch to Rotten Tomatoes then.
Wait, hold on. It could have been good, just not this way.
Hey, I agree with that.
A kick down memory lane.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. A new chapter that honors the past. Very nice. Rushed but enjoyable. That's what
Hey,
JP said.
that's 100%. Yeah.
Don't expect something like Cobra Kai. Incredibly rushed, but there's still redeemable aspects.
Rush
Still
is-
liked it enough.
It should have been called Rush Hour
Good fun.
5.
If he would have went to see Chris Tucker,
If Chris Tucker would have been in it, because we all thought that, and I think it was Aaron that said it.
That would have been perfect if, like, so Jackie Chan comes to New York. Oh, by the way, what happened to Jackie Chan? Like, I feel like the older he gets, he learns less and less English. He sounds more and more Asian. He's like, you know, like Rush Hour. He's like, he can talk to like, Chris Tucker, what are you doing? And then now he's like, oh, what you doing? He's barely speaking English. Do you get that at all?
Well, in an interview, he
Alright.
said he never understood.
the most forgettable
Chris
movie.
Tucker.
is-
Yeah, I want
I'll
to read.
agree
I
with that
want
one.
to skim this one. The most forgettable movie of the summer.
Yeah, I already forgot it.
The new Karate Kid movie is a painfully hollow attempt to revive a franchise that should have bowed out gracefully ages ago. Propped up by weak nostalgia and C-list star power, ouch. It offers little more than a flimsy script and 2-minute final fight that had all the attention of a friendly spar in the YMCA.
Okay, ages ago, no. Cobra Kai should only won 3 seasons, probably.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
ages ago, fuck
no.
that guy.
But okay, well, compare this one to the one that they did with Jaden Smith, though.
I didn't see it.
Okay, well, I saw it, and I thought this was way better than the Jaden Smith one. I like this actor way more. This Jung Lee, whatever. I'm
Nobody
Oh,
likes-
dude, this
nobody
guy
likes
makes so
Jaden
much
Smith.
sense,
What do
dude.
you say? What else do you say?
Jackie Chan's return as the sensei is baffling in execution. He was already a more than capable mentor,
Yeah.
but suddenly decides to fly across the globe to rope in Daniel LaRusso, a man he's never met,
That's
to help him train a kid who was already good at fighting. If the kid had been an American, maybe there would be a passable excuse for the Karate Kid Kung Fu duality, but here it's just weak storytelling papering over a marketing gimmick.
Dang, that's so.
The mom completely absent after the first 5 minutes. She is less of a character and more of a legal guardian checkbox.
I like this guy.
Legal guardian checkbox.
This one was all the hallmarks of a straight to DVD release, dressed up in a summer blockbuster skin.
So when they wrote this review, they prompted ChatGPT to be snarky.
In short, forgettable, lazy, and emotionally weightless. Easily the most skippable movie this summer. Hey, listen, you enjoyed it, Aaron. You don't need to read that to get you all down in the dumps. You should just leave this film happy as you were and gleeful and joyful as we were when we first started this.
Wow.
That
You know what?
was
That's
that
great.
was a good soundbite.
That's a good bookend, dude. We're ready. Dude, pepperoni. What was it?
Yeah, he goes,
What, slice hard?
slice hard, slice first, no
No
anchovies.
anchovies. Pepperoni
That
is
was
the best
incredible.
defense. Yeah,
Olives on, olives off.
olives on.
But
Olives.
you loved it. He was like, she's like, Miyagi-Do, Miyagi-Do.
You're so chill. It was so funny. I made it so
You
good.
can see
Jacket
the gears
off.
turning.
Delivery
Is
was
jacket off from the Jaden Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love how you're so sad. It's very sad.
Well, because I didn't like the Jaden Smith one either.
Well, you said you didn't see it. I asked you if you saw it.
What?
No, I didn't see it.
You saw it.
Yeah.
Did you like this one better than that one? Which one did you like better? If you had to pick one.
The Jaden Smith one.
Wow.
You like
you're
Jaden
just saying
Smith one
that.
better than this?
It's not a compliment. I didn't like either of them.
But if you had to pick one.
I haven't seen it, so I can't really say.
Yeah, because there's more. It's more basic. You don't have like the stupid LaRusso like shoehorned in,
Yeah.
and all the characters are more fleshed out, and
I-
and I liked Jackie Chan, and the kid couldn't fight. The kid like Jaden had to learn shit.
Okay,
The kid was
fine.
like he just got moved to China.
But-
He's completely this dude speaks perfect English. He came from China. He
true.
didn't struggle at all. I did not see him struggle at all. I saw him get sucker punched in the freaking subway.
He learned New York City really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
He didn't
He
have.
did,
He didn't have
actually.
a struggle. He
Yeah.
didn't. He didn't even need to do the tournament. Why did he even do the tournament? What do you have to prove? He didn't even have to do it.
It's true.
He didn't need to do anything.
You're right. But Jaden Smith, I just don't.
So he didn't have what they call in story writing the hero's journey.
Yeah.
You're supposed to start from you're like Luke Skywalker is the perfect example.
Yeah.
You start from shit,
Yeah.
you work your way up. He was already Li Feng was an incredible martial artist before he started.
And if Aaron's gonna be a movie critic based off of biasness, like I don't like Jaden Smith, so I'm gonna give it a bad rating. Then your integrity's out the window.
That's
Because-
okay, but you have to like the main
Don't
actor.
be a movie critic,
That
be a movie
matters.
reviewer then, because Jaden Smith does suck.
Okay, well then 2 for Chase. But although I just noticed, do your glasses not have hinges? Are they just?
No, they do.
Oh, they do.
They're just very.
Oh, they're just invisible.
slight.
Oh, I thought that was like another like hack. You just
I like it.
your glasses don't have hinges.
No, but you know what's good about these? They're like $50.
Keep this in the video.
Yeah, well, I was like, we could edit this out, but I was like, this hingeless glasses.
This is the
thing.
most interesting part.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we can sign off now, unless you have anything else. Any last comments?
I'm sorry I look like a toddler.
That's all right, Beckett. We still love you, buddy. We're happy to see you. We got the gang back together for another Stream This.
Yes. Our last. I never want to see you guys again.
Last time. The van burns down for the insurance money
Oh my
tomorrow.
god.
We'll edit that out.
Jesus.
This is like my livelihood, man.
I love this place.
Wait,
This
you-
is
you
incredible.
see my home.
No,
So
this,
you're right.
this is
You're right. As
The
he has like he's got his laptop on his stove. I'm like, isn't that unsafe, JP?
Propane's not on, dude.
Okay, it's
It's not.
Bobby Hill.
more like a Hank Hill.
All
And
right.
even if it was on, then you have
Propane
to
and
pri- you
propane
have to
accessories?
prime it and all that shit.
But the heat, I don't know. It just seems.
the heat,
Can I come over for pancakes?
it's
sometime?
not on.
But what if it accidentally turned on?
You'd have to go outside, hit the propane button on, and then you'd have to go and prime it for like at
Oh.
least 5 to 10 minutes because this shit takes forever.
Okay.
Oh shit! I'm
Well,
sorry.
that makes it actually seem safer. So it's not dangerous.
I put all
It's
sorts of
just
shit
I
on my
never
stove at
even
home.
use it.
Okay.
I have, and I don't even when I cook, I don't even use it. I have my own propane thing in there that I use. My
Does
own,
it have a hot surface warning?
Is that? Oh, I thought that was a washing machine for a second.
It
You had a
is.
washing machine.
Isn't
back
it?
there.
Oh no!
It looks a little bit like a washing
I thought it
machine.
was. It says exit.
I was like, wow, this thing's got a washing
It does
machine?
look like a
That's
washing
amazing.
Are we done? Can we?
Yeah, we're done. All right. All right, Stream This. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Say goodbye, JP. All right, goodbye.